CCTV has become a vital tool for Gardaí when it comes to tackling late-night street violence, drunkenness and antisocial behaviour. This mobile CCTV unit has been deployed to monitor the streets of Dublin city centre on a busy Saturday night.
This machine is a fully fledged operating control centre which is deployed in most areas to combat antisocial behaviour, illegal dumping, general surveillance of any activities that would be deemed as problematic.
The unit offers the advantage of being able to travel to wherever trouble is brewing. Here on O'Connell Street, around a dozen Gardaí are trying to restore order after a major fight. CCTV can often be an important tool when it comes to catching criminals and securing convictions in court.
CCTV is very important for the guards, for the councils. It gives them an insight of how or what activities are going on in particular areas. Success-wise, we would have a 100% record in court in using this CCTV. It's a very, very strong force, a strong power for the councils to have as their armoury.
Remember the guys from the fight we came across earlier? Well, hours later they've been spotted by the CCTV unit. You can recognise one of the fighters from his blood-stained shirt. The monitoring team will keep a close eye on this group to make sure that there isn't any more trouble. If there is, the footage will prove very useful to Gardaí. As an experiment, we decided to look at one night outside a Dublin nightclub. This footage was recorded over the space of just a few hours on a busy Saturday evening. It gives us an insight into the kind of trouble that bouncers have to deal with every weekend. It's only 20 to 1, but already there's a problem. A young woman has been asked to leave the establishment. I wonder why. She looks like the perfect customer. Just 20 minutes later, there's more trouble. This man is being refused entry and he doesn't like it. He decides to give the bouncer a cheeky slap before running away. But he changes his mind and decides to hang around to taunt the bouncer. He should have kept on running as the rest of the door staff come to their colleague's aid. You'd think that would scare anyone off, but not this genius. He continues to be unruly until he's finally taken down. Eventually he gets the message. Not tonight, pal. Less than an hour later, the door staff are called into action once again as a violent scuffle that began in the club spills out onto the street. The bouncers have pinned an unruly customer to the ground while his female companion continues to lash out. They hold the guy down for several minutes in an effort to calm him down. Despite having 30 stone of bouncer on top of him, he continues to kick out wildly. Eventually, they decide it's safe to let him up. Big mistake. He immediately lashes out at the bouncers and has to be restrained on the ground once again. This time, when he's let go, he leaves quietly, but I don't think he'll be on next weekend's guest list following tonight's performance. It's all in a night's work for the bouncers.
I've been shocked in the early stages of some of the scenes that we've looked at. Nowadays, it's nothing would faze us because it's just. I think things are getting worse and worse nowadays, and it just seems to be becoming a bit of part of Ireland's culture. And what we're looking at in today's news, particularly in the latest figures of people being stabbed and shooting and whatever have you. So it's crime and is certainly on the uprise, and nothing really surprises us at this stage.
CCTV cameras aren't the only devices that record late-night violence. With advances in